What's up, Scorpio? Let's see what Mr. Spirit has for the next 48 hours. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio placements. What was I getting? I was just channeling something for you. Oh yeah, an Aquarius could be prominent, or Aquarius season was prominent. Also a fire sign, because I was the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I don't know if you have those placements or you're dealing with that placement, but there's something here about them. Okay. You guys, right off the bat, have the High Priestess, the Lovers, the Knight of Coins, Justice, Ace of Swords, Five of Coins, Two of Swords, Three of Cups. Then you have the Two of Wands, King of Cups, the Knave of Cups. I feel like all the water signs got this Knave of Cups. So I don't know if you guys are... I don't know if you guys are feeling childish, nostalgic. I don't know if you guys are just kind of like in that energy, like a childlike energy, very lighthearted, very curious, very artistic. I mean, yeah, artistic. So there is something here about that. So I don't know if you guys are like just being creative, or there's something here that's needing like creative attention. But I do feel like whatever this is, like you guys are in like childlike mode is what I'm really getting for some of you. But with the Two of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Knave of Cups, some of you guys, you could be dealing with another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be you. I feel like in the future, some of you guys are contemplating having kids, or you guys could be contemplating starting a life with someone that has kids. This could be you. You could have children yourself, but I feel like the talk of children is on the table, is what I'm really picking up on. I feel like you guys are open to it in time. You guys could already have kids, like I said, whether this is from a previous relationship or the current relationship that you're in. But I do feel like whatever this is, the talk of children is definitely on the table. I don't know if someone here wants to adopt, or if you guys could want to, and I know this isn't children, but like some people consider them children. I know I consider my dog a child. So, you could be wanting to adopt a pet. So you could get like a new pet in the next 48 hours. You guys could be talking about getting a new pet. You guys could be waiting on a new pet. There's just something here, like there's something here about adoption. So whether it's a physical child or like a pet of some sort, I just feel like moving forward, there is this openness to it. There's like a lot of love you guys have to give. And it's like you guys can like spread it out evenly is what I'm hearing. So I just feel like whatever that is here in the near future, I feel like those of you that are... I feel like some of you guys are getting to that point where you're ready to have kids if you don't have them already. And I feel like some of you guys could be in a stable relationship right now. Could have been with this person for a long time. And so now the talk is finally there. Maybe the financial means are there in order to facilitate this dream is what I'm hearing. But... yeah, take that, how that resonates. High Priestess, you guys are heavily intuitive in the next 48 hours. So the words that were coming in my head was influential. You guys could be influential in the next 48 hours. I feel like you guys might have some sort of influence over someone. And I don't know why. So right before I did your reading, I got a text message from a Virgo. There's something here about a Virgo that you're either dealing with, that you're catching up with, a placement that you have, but there is something here about a Virgo. Also, too, I gave the same message to the previous water signs. I'm just going to give them to you because you guys, you all tend to have some of these cards in common. But the number 11, today's the 11th. So the number 11 in general talks about emotion. So some of you guys could be like highly emotional today or in the next 48 hours. You could also be dating someone who's born on the 11th and then realizing that they're highly emotional. So I don't know if you guys keep things intact for them or if you yourself are the emotional one and they keep things intact for you. But it just really feels like that. Same thing too. Like I know that the High Priestess, that number there is a 2, but like it looks like an 11. So I feel like 11 today could be very prominent for the water signs. I don't know how or why, but just go through your day and see how it goes, right? But yeah, in the next 48, I see you guys being very highly intuitive. You guys could also be keeping a secret. There's something here that you're not telling people about. This could be like some sort of move or just some sort of idea. I don't know, but there's something here that I feel like you're withholding from people. This doesn't feel like a bad thing. This doesn't feel malicious. It just feels like you're kind of waiting to see how things play out before you actually say something about it. So I see you guys just kind of biting your tongue in the next 48. You could also be dealing with a Pisces if I didn't already mention that. Also, too, I feel like if you guys have been praying, I feel like spirit, your guides, God, whoever it is that you're praying to, I just feel like I feel like you like they hear your prayers, right? Because it looks like she's reading that. So it's like yeah, I feel like your prayers are about to be answered when it comes to something. So be open to that, especially in the next 48. I feel like someone here asked a question recently, like through meditation, through prayer. And I feel like you might get that answer in the next 48 hours. Also too, I feel like somebody here could be into music, like her sheets or her curtains or whatever those are, honestly. Those look like music notes on there. So I feel like you guys could be getting pulled into music. So I feel like somebody here could be a singer, several of you could be singers. Some of you guys want to get into the music industry, and it's like your intuition's trying to pull you towards that, but it, like, for whatever reason there's resistance. Because it almost feels like you're reading kind of like you're reading the disclaimer, or you're just reading the contract. Some of you guys are getting a new contract when it comes to some sort of media venture here. You could have a talent that people are about to be paying you for, so you could literally be going over contracts. But this just feels like, as much as your intuition has been pulling you to go towards something that you're really good at, you're kind of like stopping to be like, well, what about this, what about that? And like, so I don't know, I feel like you could be in your head. You could be dealing with a Gemini in the next 48 hours with the Lovers. I feel like intuitively you guys could be picking up that you have a new love coming in, a strong connection that is coming in. Also too, I feel like if you're already in a relationship in the next 48 hours, you guys are all over each other. Again, I feel like emotions are running high for the water signs. So I see you guys being extra affectionate, extra emotional, extra vulnerable. But I also see like extra levels of intimacy. So you and your partner could just like be all over each other in the next 48 hours. Also too, if you guys are currently like on dating apps, or you're opening yourself up to the idea of dating, I see you guys eventually meeting someone. Maybe not in the next 48 hours, you could, but I feel like if you keep going down this path and you keep an open mind, I feel like you could meet someone within like the next 3 to 4 months. Like, I feel like someone is already on your path. Someone's already in your energy, because I mean the Lovers is here. So someone's already in your energy. With the Knight of Coins, this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone that's going to want to give into this connection. So I feel like you could definitely be on the right track to meet someone that wants exactly what you want. In the next 48, I see you guys giving like a lending hand. You guys could literally be giving, like letting someone borrow money. So you could be giving a loan. You guys could be getting a loan. Also too, someone could ask you for advice. Someone could literally ask you for help, like they need help moving, or they just need help in the next 48 hours. There's something physical here. But I feel like it's not for free, so it's almost like you're helping someone move in somewhere, and they're like, oh, I'll buy you beer, or I'll buy you dinner, or whatever, right? So it's like they're taking care of you because you're helping them, like you're taking care of them, is what I'm saying. So I do see you being very helpful and very resourceful in the next 48 hours. The Justice is here. You could be dealing with the Libra. I feel like you guys are about to witness scales balancing out for you. I feel like if there's been any kind of fluctuation in your energy, in your decisions, in your day-to-day, I feel like you guys are definitely doing your best to balance things out in the next 48 hours, whether that's to make things right with people, places, things, or maybe you're just trying to figure out a better way to like budget, or a better way to kind of go about your daily routine. So I really do feel like right now you guys are just focused on balance, and just trying to keep things steady. I feel like what's really prominent right now, what's standing out to me, is the sword in her hand, and then you have the Ace of Swords here. So I feel like you have an opportunity in the next 48 hours to get a lot of clarity on the things that you want. I feel like you need to clear something out though. So something in your energy needs to be cleared in order for you to receive whatever this is. But either way, this feels like karmic, this is like karmic justice. I feel like the universe could be like showing you something that's going to benefit you here in the long run, because maybe you were kept in the dark, or maybe there's something here that you just didn't know about. And so I feel like with this clarity coming in, it's like it's like knowing your truth. And I feel like because this was your last card and then your first card was the High Priestess, right? So I feel like you have a lot of clarity that's being given to you, but this is a blessing. So you guys have a blessing coming in possibly in the next 48 hours that's going to help you to navigate from here on out, because maybe something just hasn't been made very clear to you and it's about to be. So you guys could learn some sort of truth in the next 48. With the Five of Coins, you could be leaving something behind after discovering whatever this truth is, or just in general, you could be, I feel like, again, intuition is going to be really high in the next 48. So I feel like intuitively, you guys could be leaving things like out in the cold. Some of you guys could feel left out yourselves, but again, like whatever happens in the next 48, if someone walks away, if someone wants to leave your life, if someone's ignoring you, if you feel like you need to walk away or ignore someone, continue to do that. Don't second guess that. Again, your intuition is coming into play and you really need to pay attention to it in the next 48 hours, right? Because you have something important that's coming in, because again, why? The Ace of Swords. So when you put it all together, I feel like you just need to let things happen in the next 48 hours, okay? Things will unfold as they will. Everybody's on a different timeline. And so whatever this is, I feel like it'll start to make sense as things are unraveling. But again, I feel like it's almost like a tower moment, like something's collapsing from a false foundation to be rebuilt on a stronger and an honest foundation, really is what that looks like. Two of Swords, you guys could be in your head in the next 48 hours about something or someone. There's a path that you want to take, especially with this Five of Coins to the Two of Swords. I feel like after leaving something behind, this could be something that you became very accustomed to. This could be a habit. This could be an establishment. There's just something here that like you're so used to that it's like now that it's gone, or now that you have to walk away from it, because you are being guided to, it's like, okay, where do I go from here? What do I do? And so you guys could be kind of feeling lost in the next 48 hours pertaining to something specific, but I do see you finding your way. So it's like, don't give in to those, again, emotions are running high, so don't give in so much into the emotional aspect of like dwelling and keeping yourself stuck in that energy. Allow yourself to understand that things happen the way that they do for a reason, and that just moving forward, you know, in a way, like you may not know what to choose, but that's the exciting part, is the choices, the options, what else is out there, what else could you be doing. So I feel like I said, you guys don't stay stuck there very long, because then you have the Three of Cups and then you go 2, 3, right? So was it you guys? You guys could have something like a message in the Cancer reading, because I told them that the number that came up for them was 232, and you have 2 of Swords, 3 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 232. So yeah, I feel like you guys could be celebrating something in the next 48 hours. I feel like there's something that you've kind of walked away from, or will walk away from, or just like you're leaving a stress behind, right? Five of Pentacles, like when you leave something behind, it could be anything, a thought process, a person, a feeling, anything. And so I feel like once you're doing that, and then once you kind of figure out the next step, then it's like, cool, like the hard part's over, because now you're at the Three of Cups, celebrating with people that you love, hanging out with people. There can also be a reconciliation here that someone might want to that might want to bring to your attention in the next 48 hours. But if it's not reconciliation, this could be you two like just going to like a family function, and like you're like reuniting with like family members you haven't seen in forever. And so maybe now you guys, you know, after this will be talking a lot more, staying more in contact. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll catch you on the next one.